Hey everyone! I'm so pleased and excited to be able to announce that our July show is featuring Scott Cantrell with a show called A Reenactment, Portraying the Past. And as you can see here, he has a great love of a nice, beautiful 6-foot George Washington portrait, which is absolutely stunning. Look at that face. I just had to kind of come in close so you can see the absolute beauty with which he paints. So I wanted to read to you a little bit about why Scott did this show. He called it Reenactments because he said he realized that painting, like written history, constructs our understanding of the past. He recognized that it can also lead to collective sharing and solidarity of understanding our own future and history. This shared history allows the past to infuse the present with meaning and the future with potential. His hope is that these paintings of reenactments will allow us to engage with the past in a meaningful way during this challenging time in American history. With that, I want you to know this piece is called Musket Volley. It is 7 feet long. And I love, I think, just the idea of the symmetry and the color and the shapes and how he breaks down the canvas. Here's the other side of it. There's literally not a face painted in full. And I mean, even these, look at this, these are hands. But look they're just literally brush strokes. And he kind of abstracts it and creates with the smoke and the feeling of quite possibly the craziness of how it must have been to line up for battle. There are a variety of pieces here. Some are portraits. This one is called Young Soldier. There's some smaller pieces, another tiny little George, and 2 Georges actually. And then this one's called Volley. But again, as I go in close, it's just so interesting to me how he breaks up the canvas. This one is called Volley Fire. It's 10 by 22. And again, you know, not a face to be seen. Look at that guy's eyes. Another portrait. This one's called Reenactor Robert Beavers, 30 by 24. Beautifully painted. I just love the angle of the hat and the eyes. They're stunning. Then this one is called Battle at Gettysburg. This was the first piece that he did for the entire series, and he actually did a larger version of this that is currently housed over at Lancaster History, who we have partnered with for this show. And I want you guys all to know that if you go over to Lancaster History, you will see a big 40 by 60 version of this painting that is just stunning, and you definitely want to take a look at it. Any sales that we have from this show, a portion of the proceeds will go back directly to Lancaster History, which we really appreciate their support in the show. We just felt that people that love history need to see and know about this show. This one's called Revolution. It's 18 by 14. I love this one because I feel like he's just standing maybe like at an art museum looking at an abstract piece. There's something really cool about that. This one is called Counter March. It's 12 by 18. This one I love because it's like a close-up with all the colors and the lines. If you're a history lover, I think you're going to absolutely want to see these and enjoy every minute of them. And then we have 2 pieces. The bottom one is called On the March, It's 10 by 24, and the top one is called Musket Smoke, and it is 10 by 20. I mean, honestly, like, look at this. Not like there's much there, right, for this painting, and yet you absolutely know what's going on. And then we have one called American Fife. Beautiful portrait. That one is 16 by 12. And then the last two we have are fixed bayonets on the top and Rebel Volley in the bottom. So if you guys get a chance, come down to the show. We have 2 artist talks that still have seats available. One on July 17th and one on July 24th. If you go to the website for Red Raven at www.redravenartcompany.com, or since I'm posting this on the site, you will be there. In the top left corner, there's a place where you can sign up in order to come to one of the artist talks. So it's going to be a fabulous show. Definitely one that I think you really want to see in person if you guys get the chance. And it's not often you get to see a 6-foot portrait of Washington that's not in the Smithsonian. So if you get a chance, come down. We'd love to see you. Thanks.